Welcome to our channel. In this video, we learn about never convince any woman to choose you. Do this instead. Stoicism. In life, trying to convince someone to choose you often leads to frustration and disappointment. This is especially true when it comes to relationships. As a Stoic, it's important to understand that self-worth doesn't come from someone else's approval. It comes from within. Instead of chasing validation, focus on cultivating your own virtues, strength, and independence. By embodying Stoic principles, such as self-discipline, emotional resilience, and inner peace, you naturally attract those who respect and admire your true value. In this video, we'll explore why you should never convince any woman to choose you and what to do instead to become truly magnetic in relationships. Fear is a natural emotion, but if left unchecked, it can dominate our lives, holding us back from realizing our true potential. Stoicism teaches us that fear often stems from our attachment to things outside of our control, whether it's the fear of failure, rejection, or even death. To live a life of inner peace and strength, we must learn how to release these fears. By understanding the root causes of our fears and embracing what we can control, we take the first step toward freedom. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 Stoic principles that will help you release your fears and live courageously. Understand the nature of fear. Fear is often based on uncertainty about the future or the unknown. By recognizing that fear is simply an emotional response to potential outcomes, you can begin to detach yourself from its grip. Stoicism teaches that many fears are irrational and rooted in things beyond our control, which makes them unworthy of our focus. Focus on what you can control. According to Stoic philosophy, we should only concern ourselves with what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and responses. Everything else, such as other people's opinions, external circumstances, or the future, is out of our hands. Releasing fear begins with accepting this distinction and directing your energy toward what you can influence. Embrace the present moment. Fear often arises when we dwell on the past or worry about the future. Stoicism encourages us to focus on the present moment, as it's the only time we truly have control over. By living fully in the now, you can reduce anxieties about what might happen and live with a clearer mind. Practice voluntary discomfort. One way to face your fears is by deliberately putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. The Stoics called this voluntary discomfort, a practice designed to help you toughen your mind against challenges. By regularly confronting discomfort, you'll reduce the fear of the unknown and build resilience. Reframe negative situations. Fear often comes from how we interpret events. Instead of seeing challenges as threats, Stoicism teaches us to reframe them as opportunities for growth. When you view setbacks as lessons and obstacles as chances to develop strength, fear becomes less powerful and more manageable. Contemplate the worst-case scenario. Another Stoic practice is to imagine the worst possible outcome of your fears, known as premeditatio malorum. By visualizing the worst-case scenario, you prepare yourself emotionally for it. When you realize that you can survive even the harshest outcomes, fear loses its hold over you. Trust in your inner strength. Finally, releasing fear requires a deep trust in yourself and your ability to handle whatever life throws at you. The Stoics believed that within each of us lies the capacity for great strength and wisdom. By cultivating this inner strength through practice and reflection, you can face life's challenges with confidence, knowing that you can endure and overcome. In life, we often find ourselves trying to control every outcome, stressing over situations that may never unfold as we hope. However, Stoicism teaches us a different approach. Focus on doing your best with what's within your control, and then let go of the need to control everything else. This philosophy helps us achieve peace by trusting the process and accepting that we cannot dictate every outcome. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 key Stoic principles that will help you do your best and then let things flow naturally, reducing anxiety and allowing you to live more freely. Focus on effort, not outcome. The Stoics believed that we should focus on what we can control, our actions, decisions, and efforts, rather than the results, which are often influenced by factors beyond our control. By concentrating on giving your best in every situation, you remove the anxiety of worrying about outcomes and live more in the moment. Detach from external results. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you no longer base your peace of mind on things you can't control. When you've done your best, accept that the results are no longer yours to control. This detachment brings emotional freedom because your sense of self-worth no longer depends on outcomes but on the effort you've put in. Embrace the flow of life. Stoicism teaches that life is full of change, uncertainty, and things that we cannot predict. Instead of resisting this natural flow, learn to accept it. Once you've given your best effort, trust that life will unfold as it should. This mindset allows you to go with the flow rather than being consumed by frustration when things don't go as planned. Accept imperfection. Perfection is often an unattainable goal. In striving to do your best, accept that not everything will be flawless. Mistakes and setbacks are part of the process. Rather than being paralyzed by perfectionism, understand that doing your best is more than enough, even if the results are imperfect. Release the need for control. We often feel stressed when we try to control every aspect of a situation. However, the Stoic mindset encourages us to release this need for control. After you've done everything in your power, let go of the urge to manipulate or force outcomes. This allows you to live with greater ease and reduces the mental burden of constantly trying to micromanage life. Trust in fate. Amor fati. Stoics practice the concept of amor fati, which means love of fate. After giving your best effort, embrace whatever comes next, knowing that it's part of the natural order. Even if things don't turn out as expected, trust that there is a reason behind it, and that every experience, good or bad, serves as an opportunity for growth. Practice. Inner peace. Inner peace comes from knowing that you've done your best and that the rest is out of your hands. By cultivating an internal sense of calm through meditation or reflection, you build resilience against the emotional ups and downs that come from external results. This tranquility allows you to remain centered no matter the outcome. In today's fast-paced world, time is one of the most valuable yet most overlooked resources. People often spend it carelessly, focusing on things that don't contribute to their growth or well-being. Stoicism teaches us the importance of treating time as a limited and precious asset. By learning to prioritize how we use our time, we can focus on what truly matters, reduce distractions, and live a more fulfilling life. In this lesson, we will explore 7 Stoic principles that will help you make your time a priority and align your daily actions with your deeper purpose. Recognize the value of time. One of the core Stoic beliefs is the recognition that time is fleeting and once lost, it cannot be regained. Seneca famously said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." By acknowledging the irreplaceable value of time, you can start making conscious choices about how to spend it, ensuring that every moment serves a meaningful purpose. Say no to time wasters. In order to protect your time, you must develop the habit of saying no to activities, people, and distractions that don't align with your priorities. Whether it's mindless scrolling on social media or engaging in unnecessary conflicts, identifying and cutting out time wasters is essential to living a Stoic life. This allows you to dedicate more time to activities that contribute to your personal growth and well-being. Live with purpose. Making your time a priority means living with purpose and intention. The Stoics believed that life should be guided by virtue and meaningful goals. When you have a clear sense of purpose, you naturally begin to allocate your time toward activities that help you achieve those goals, rather than wasting it on trivial matters. reflect on your values, and ensure that your time is spent in alignment with them. Focus on quality over quantity. It's not about how much time you have, but how you use it. Stoicism teaches that the quality of your actions and experiences matters far more than the quantity. Even if your time is limited, make it count by being fully present and engaged in what you do. Whether it's work, relationships, or personal growth, strive for depth rather than just checking off tasks. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is key to making your time a priority. By being aware of how you spend your time and making conscious decisions, you prevent it from slipping away unnoticed. Stoicism encourages regular reflection and self-assessment. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I spend my time wisely today? This practice helps you course-correct and ensures that you stay focused on what truly matters. Guard your time fiercely. Just as you protect your physical health or finances, you must also guard your time. Treat your time as a valuable resource that others don't have the right to waste. Set clear boundaries with people and avoid overcommitting to activities that don't align with your goals. This approach empowers you to take control of your schedule and avoid being overwhelmed by others' demands. Embrace the present moment. Stoicism teaches us to live in the present because that's the only time we truly have. Don't spend your time worrying about the future or regretting the past. By focusing on the here and now, you maximize the value of each moment, leading to a richer and more fulfilling life. Embrace each task, interaction, and experience with full awareness, knowing that time is too precious to be lived half-heartedly. Thriving is more than just surviving, it's about flourishing in all areas of your life, regardless of external circumstances. Stoicism teaches that true thriving comes from within, from mastering your mindset and actions rather than depending on luck or the approval of others. By envisioning yourself thriving, you align your thoughts and actions with your highest potential, focusing on growth, inner strength, and purpose. In this lesson, we will explore 7 Stoic principles that can help you imagine yourself thriving and make that vision a reality. Cultivate a growth mindset. Thriving begins with how you see challenges. Instead of avoiding difficulties, embrace them as opportunities for growth. The Stoics believed that adversity is a teacher, shaping us into stronger and wiser individuals. By adopting a growth mindset, you can view obstacles as stepping stones toward your best self, rather than barriers that hold you back. Visualize success with clarity. The Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, the visualization of worst-case scenarios to prepare for life's difficulties. In the same way, visualize yourself thriving by clearly imagining what success looks like for you. Picture your ideal self, confident, resilient, and at peace. This mental exercise aligns your actions with the vision of the person you wish to become and helps you stay focused on your goals. Align your actions with your values. To truly thrive, your actions must be in harmony with your core values. Stoicism teaches that living virtuously is the foundation of a fulfilling life. Ask yourself, are my daily actions reflecting the person I want to be? When you act according to your principles, whether it's through kindness, discipline, or integrity, you lay the groundwork for lasting happiness and success. Detach from external validation. Thriving doesn't depend on the opinions or approval of others. Stoicism encourages us to find contentment within ourselves rather than seeking it from external sources. When you let go of the need for validation, you gain freedom and confidence. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, decisions, and behavior, and let the rest take care of itself. Embrace self-discipline. Self-discipline is key to thriving. The Stoics emphasize the importance of mastering desires and impulses to live a balanced and meaningful life. By practicing self-discipline, you train yourself to stay focused on long-term goals rather than being distracted by short-term pleasures. This discipline leads to a sense of accomplishment, self-respect, and the confidence that you can thrive no matter what life throws your way. Practice gratitude for the present. Thriving doesn't always mean chasing bigger or better things. It also means appreciating the present moment. Stoicism teaches us to find joy and contentment in what we have right now. By practicing gratitude daily, you remind yourself that you already have the tools, experiences, and opportunities to thrive. Gratitude shifts your mindset from lack to abundance, helping you to thrive both emotionally and spiritually. Live with purpose. At the heart of thriving is purpose. Without a clear sense of purpose, it's easy to drift through life without direction. The Stoics believed in living intentionally and pursuing meaningful goals that align with our values. Take the time to reflect on your life's purpose, whether it's personal growth, contributing to society, or mastering your craft. Once you have a clear purpose, every action you take becomes a step toward thriving. In a world full of emotional ups and downs, learning to keep your feelings in check is a powerful skill. Stoicism teaches that while emotions are natural, we should not let them control us. Instead, we must develop the ability to respond to situations with reason and calmness rather than reacting impulsively. By mastering our emotions, we become more resilient, make better decisions, and maintain a sense of inner peace. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 key Stoic principles that will help you keep your feelings in check and navigate life's challenges with composure. Understand what you can and cannot control. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is distinguishing between what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and reactions, and what you cannot, external events and other people's actions. By focusing only on what you can control, you reduce unnecessary emotional stress and stop reacting to things that are outside your influence. This perspective helps you stay calm even in difficult situations. Pause before reacting. Stoicism encourages the practice of pausing before responding to emotional triggers. When faced with a situation that stirs anger, frustration, or sadness, take a moment to breathe and reflect. This pause allows you to regain control over your emotions and respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. With practice, this habit leads to emotional balance and rational decision-making. Don't let external events dictate your mood. External events, whether good or bad, should not control your inner state. Stoics remind us that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but how we perceive them. By changing how you interpret a situation, you can prevent it from negatively impacting your mood. For instance, when something goes wrong, ask yourself, is this as bad as it seems? Often you'll find that it's your reaction, not the event, that causes distress. Practice emotional detachment. Emotional detachment doesn't mean ignoring your feelings, but rather viewing them from a distance. By observing your emotions without immediately identifying with them, you create space between your feelings and your response. This helps you stay composed even in emotionally charged situations. The Stoics believed that emotions should be acknowledged but not allowed to dictate our actions. Reframe negative emotions. Stoicism teaches the importance of reframing negative emotions into opportunities for growth. If you're feeling angry, see it as a chance to practice patience. If you're feeling anxious, view it as an opportunity to strengthen your resilience. By reframing your emotions, you take control of them rather than allowing them to control you, turning challenges into learning experiences. Focus on virtue. The Stoics believed that living virtuously, practicing wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance should be our highest priority. By focusing on these values, you can rise above emotional turbulence. When faced with a situation that stirs your emotions, ask yourself, what would a virtuous person do in this scenario? By acting in accordance with your values, you keep your feelings in check and remain aligned with your higher purpose. Accept emotions, but don't be ruled by them. Keeping your feelings in check doesn't mean suppressing them. Emotions are a natural part of being human. However, Stoicism teaches that while we should acknowledge and accept our emotions, we should not let them dominate our behavior. Instead, Use your emotions as signals that inform you, but allow reason and logic to guide your actions. In an emotionally charged world, developing a detached perspective can be a powerful tool for achieving inner peace and clarity. Stoicism teaches us that while emotions are part of the human experience, they shouldn't dictate our actions or cloud our judgment. By cultivating a detached perspective, we can observe our thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and composure. In this lesson, we will explore 7 key Stoic principles that can help you develop a detached perspective and navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. Embrace objectivity. The first step in developing a detached perspective is to cultivate objectivity. Stoics believed in viewing situations as they are, rather than how we feel about them. Practice stepping back from your emotions and analyzing situations with a rational mindset. Ask yourself, what are the facts of this situation? By focusing on objective truths, you can reduce emotional reactivity and gain clarity in your decision-making. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is essential for detachment. By being present in the moment and observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, you create space between yourself and your emotions. Regular mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing, can help you develop this ability. When you notice your thoughts and feelings, acknowledge them without becoming attached, allowing them to pass without influencing your actions. Use the Stoic technique of premeditatio malorum. This Stoic practice involves imagining worst-case scenarios and how you would respond to them. By mentally preparing for potential challenges, you build resilience and reduce emotional reactivity. When faced with difficulties, you can approach them from a place of calmness, having already considered how you might deal with adversity. This preparation allows you to maintain a detached perspective when challenges arise. Reframe your perspective. When you find yourself emotionally involved in a situation, take a step back and reframe your perspective. Ask questions like, what would I tell a friend in this situation? Or, how important will this seem in a year? By shifting your viewpoint, you gain insight and distance, making it easier to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Limit identification with emotions. Understand that emotions are temporary and do not define who you are. Instead of saying, I am angry, reframe it to, I am experiencing anger. This subtle shift in language helps you recognize that your emotions are fleeting experiences rather than permanent states of being. By detaching your identity from your feelings, you can respond more calmly and effectively to life's challenges. Engage in self-reflection. Regular self-reflection is vital for developing a detached perspective. Take time to assess your thoughts, feelings, and reactions to various situations. Journaling can be a useful tool for this practice. By reflecting on your experiences, you gain insight into your emotional patterns and triggers, allowing you to understand your reactions better and respond more mindfully in the future. Practice acceptance. Acceptance is a key element of Stoicism. Recognize that some things are beyond your control and that resistance often leads to emotional turmoil. By accepting situations as they are, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and frustration. This acceptance fosters a sense of detachment, enabling you to respond to challenges with equanimity and wisdom. Developing a detached perspective is a vital skill for navigating life's challenges with grace and composure. By embracing objectivity, practicing mindfulness, and reframing your perspective, you can cultivate a sense of detachment that allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. Remember that while emotions are natural, they do not have to control your actions or decisions. Through the principles of Stoicism, you can develop a detached perspective that enhances your resilience and promotes inner peace. Gratitude is a powerful mindset that can transform your perspective on life. In the teachings of Stoicism, gratitude is not just about acknowledging the positive aspects of life. It's about recognizing the value in every experience, including the challenges we face. By cultivating a mindset of gratitude, you can foster resilience, improve your emotional well-being, and enhance your overall quality of life. In this lesson, we will explore 7 Stoic principles that will help you build a mindset of gratitude, allowing you to embrace life with appreciation and joy. Acknowledge the present moment. The first step in building a mindset of gratitude is to practice mindfulness and acknowledge the present moment. Take time each day to pause and reflect on what is happening around you. By grounding yourself in the here and now, you can appreciate the small things, like a beautiful sunset, a kind gesture, or a moment of laughter. This awareness helps you cultivate appreciation for the present, no matter how ordinary it may seem. Recognize the value of adversity. Stoicism teaches us that challenges and hardships can be valuable teachers. Instead of viewing adversity as purely negative, try to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Reflect on past difficulties and recognize how they have shaped you into the person you are today. By reframing challenges in this way, you can develop gratitude for the resilience and strength they have fostered within you. Practice daily gratitude reflection. Make it a habit to reflect on things you are grateful for each day. This could be done through journaling, where you write down 3 to 5 things you appreciate, big or small. This practice trains your mind to focus on the positive aspects of your life and encourages a grateful attitude. Over time, this reflection becomes a natural part of your daily routine, helping to reinforce a mindset of gratitude. Express gratitude to others. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate gratitude is to express it to others. Take time to thank those who have positively impacted your life, whether it's a friend, family member, or colleague. This act of gratitude not only strengthens your relationships, but also reinforces your own feelings of appreciation. Stoics believed in the importance of community and connection. Expressing gratitude fosters a sense of belonging and mutual support. Reframe negative thoughts. When faced with negative thoughts or feelings, practice reframing them to focus on gratitude. For instance, instead of thinking, "I wish I had a better job," try reframing it to, "I am grateful for the skills I have developed in my current job." This shift in perspective can help you recognize the positives in challenging situations and cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Learn from inspirational figures. Explore the lives and teachings of Stoic philosophers, such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, who often emphasize the importance of gratitude. Their writings provide valuable insights into cultivating appreciation for life's experiences. By learning from their examples, you can incorporate their wisdom into your own life and develop a deeper understanding of gratitude. Embrace impermanence. Understanding that everything is temporary can deepen your appreciation for what you have. The Stoics believed in the fleeting nature of life and that we should cherish each moment. When you acknowledge that experiences, relationships, and even life itself are transient, you naturally begin to appreciate them more. Embrace impermanence as a reminder to be grateful for the present moment and the people in your life. Building a mindset of gratitude is a transformative practice that enhances your overall well-being and resilience. By acknowledging the present moment, recognizing the value of adversity, and expressing gratitude to others, you can cultivate a deeper appreciation for life's experiences. Remember, gratitude is a choice and a practice. By incorporating these Stoic principles into your daily routine, you can foster a mindset of gratitude that enriches your life and allows you to face challenges with grace and positivity. In our fast-paced, outcome-oriented society, it can be challenging to embrace the uncertainty and unpredictability of life. However, Stoicism teaches us that trusting the journey is essential for personal growth and inner peace. By cultivating a sense of trust in the process of life, regardless of the outcomes, we can navigate challenges with resilience and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves. In this lesson, we will explore 7 key Stoic principles that will help you trust the journey, allowing you to embrace life's twists and turns with confidence and grace. Embrace uncertainty. Life is inherently uncertain, and trying to control every aspect can lead to anxiety and frustration. Stoicism encourages us to accept uncertainty as a natural part of existence. By acknowledging that we cannot foresee every outcome, we free ourselves from the burden of needing to control everything. Embracing uncertainty allows us to remain open to new experiences and opportunities that can arise unexpectedly. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. While setting goals is essential, it's crucial to focus on the process rather than solely fixating on the end result. Stoics emphasize the importance of the journey itself, what we learn and how we grow along the way. When we prioritize the process, we can appreciate the small victories and lessons that arise throughout our experiences, creating a richer and more fulfilling life. Cultivate resilience. Trusting the journey requires cultivating resilience in the face of challenges. Stoicism teaches us to view obstacles as opportunities for growth. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, recognize them as valuable lessons that contribute to your development. By reframing challenges in this way, you build the resilience needed to navigate life's ups and downs with confidence and composure. Practice patience. Trusting the journey often requires patience. Many significant changes and personal growth take time. Stoicism reminds us that progress is not always linear, and some aspects of our lives may evolve more slowly than we'd like. By practicing patience, we can maintain a sense of calm and trust in the process, allowing life to unfold naturally rather than rushing towards a specific destination. Reflect on your values. Regularly reflecting on your values can help guide you through life's uncertainties. Stoics believed in living according to one's principles and virtues. When faced with difficult decisions or challenges, take a moment to assess how your choices align with your values. Trusting the journey becomes easier when you are clear about what matters most to you, providing a sense of direction and purpose. Accept impermanence. Life is constantly changing, and nothing is permanent. Embracing impermanence allows us to trust the journey because it reminds us that both good and bad times will pass. When we accept that change is inevitable, we can approach each moment with gratitude and an open heart, knowing that every experience contributes to our overall journey. Find meaning in every experience. Stoicism teaches that meaning can be found in every experience, regardless of its nature. Trusting the journey means recognizing that even difficult moments can offer valuable lessons or insights. By actively seeking meaning in your experiences, both positive and negative, you develop a deeper appreciation for life's journey and foster a mindset that embraces growth and learning. Trusting the journey is a vital aspect of the Stoic philosophy that can lead to greater resilience and inner peace. By embracing uncertainty, focusing on the process, and cultivating patience, you can navigate life's challenges with confidence and grace. Remember that life is a continuous journey filled with lessons, growth, and change. By trusting the journey, you open yourself up to the richness of experience and the opportunity for personal transformation, allowing you to live a more fulfilled and meaningful life. In conclusion, the Stoic approach to relationships teaches us that true connection cannot be forged through persuasion or manipulation. Instead of trying to convince someone to choose you, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Embrace self-improvement, cultivate your virtues, and lead a life aligned with your values. This authenticity not only attracts the right people into your life, but also fosters mutual respect and admiration. Remember, when you prioritize your own growth and well-being, you naturally become more appealing to others. The goal is not to win someone over, but to inspire them through your actions and character. By embodying Stoic principles, you will cultivate genuine relationships built on respect, understanding, and shared values. Let go of the need for validation and instead allow connections to flourish organically. Trust in the process, and you'll find that the right relationships will come to you effortlessly.